Welcome back to another episode of the RB Leipzig Career Mode here on the Force Plays channel, where today we are sitting in 8th, well not sitting in 8th, but we are sitting with 8 plays games so far in the league, where we are currently sitting in 11th. We are not off to a great start in this season at all. We want to be competing for the title, and we are pretty much 11 points off of it, exactly. We're 11 points off of it. We do have a game in hand, so we could take that down to 8 points there. Yeah, it's not looking good there, but what is looking good is our Champions League. After the first 3 games, we have won all 3 games, including games against Arsenal and Manchester United in last episodes. In today's episode, the first 5 is Augsburg, Feyenoord, Heidenheim, Mainz, and Slavia Praha. There's a good chance we get into December as well, and possibly even play PSG and pretty sure Dortmund in today's episode. To be completely honest, we are just gonna sim through these league games, and then we'll go from there, because these teams aren't the best, but we also aren't the best at the moment. So we will sim through them. Obviously, remember Bakiyoko's out for a couple months with a broken toe. He'll be out for probably another 2 to 1 month and a half. And Xavi Simons in the 22nd minute makes it 1-0, and Hollabacher makes it 2-0 in the 37th. And Luis Openda makes it 3-0 at the start of the second half here. And a 3-0 win for the boys here against Augsburg. We hit the first win of the day. And so Feyenoord's actually doing quite well in the Champions League. They have 2 wins and 1 draw. So we will go ahead and jump in here and play them. Harvey Elliott starts on the left-hand side for the injured Bakayoko. We give Tyler Dibbling a rest. And David looking to find Luis Openda. It's not a bad ball. The keeper comes out. We're going to try and shoot it. It can't do so. It's blocked instantly. The clearance is to Xavi Schlager. It's actually Xavi Simons into Xavi Schlager, who hits the crossbar. Franco. Cardinals. Timber. And it goes into the back and then it's 1-0. Feyenoord take the lead here 20 minutes in. Out wide for Porto. It drags the defender out, and Harvey Elliott now into open space. And Harvey Elliott into Luis Openda. And Luis Openda will hit the other post. And he goes into the back of the net this time. And Luis Openda draws level here. It's 1-1. Guendouzi out wide to Harvey Elliott. And what a ball that is from Guendouzi. And Harvey Elliott now crosses it in for Hollaback. It's a little behind him. The header isn't the best because of that. But it was a great ball by Guendouzi to start the attack. Xavi Schlager, slide tackles, Luis Openda, Elliott now. And Harvey Elliott hits the post, hits the other post, it'll fall for Luis Openda, he's offside. It's a double doinkage for Harvey Elliott. Pedro Porto cross comes in, Luis Openda no, second ball, Pedro Porto win it, down to Elliott, into Schlager, Schlager into Xavi. And Simons can't find a hollow back there. And that will be halftime. 1-1 at the break here. Paxiao now starting the second half here. Strong for Feyenoord. And Feyenoord crossed in. Is blocked off. It finds Pedro Porto. He clears it to the keeper. The keeper just boots it up the field as far as he can. And it's not that far into the danger of PSV again. Or not PSV. Feyenoord, I should say. And the shot is dragged wide. Xavi Simons gets taken down. The referee's going to play on, and we will play on. Xavi Simons, Luis Openda. Luis Openda, heavy touch. He gets the shot off. It's going to be a goal kick, isn't it? It will be a goal kick, but they will pick up a yellow card here. Can't go. Paxiao crossed in for Cabernaza. Saved by Cabrada and cleared up the field. And might be cleared up the field beautifully. Luis Openda, hollow back, out wide for Harvey Elliott. That was too ambitious, but Elliott will receive it, and Elliott will bring it down. Harvey Elliott, Luis Openda, Guendouzi, out wide for David. And David Raum now down the wings. And David Raum crossed in for Luis Openda. Luis Openda, first time touch, and it's a goal. RB Leipzig take the lead here. It's 2-1. That was a well-worked move. They started off with an ambitious kind of through ball 3-piece there. We rebuilt it up, and David Raum finds Luis Openda. And we take the lead here. Schlager, Luis Openda, he goes in behind, and Luis Openda to seal the deal, and RB Leipzig will make it a perfect 4-for-4. We are 50% through the league phase, and we have won 100% of those games. Luis Openda with a brace to seal the deal, and that is game over. 3-1 win for RB Leipzig, a perfect 4-for-4 in the Champions League. Openda picks up man of the match, and we go on. See, like, what's going on? We quick sim here against Heidenheim, and we draw 1-1. Luis Openda did miss a penalty in the second minute. Hollaback went ahead and got sent off at 89th. I don't know if that's a second yellow because it usually shows a second yellow, but that would look like it was a straight red card and not a yellow card. So we remain mid-table in the league here with FCS Mines coming up next. And we will jump to another simulation here against Mines, just in case we have to jump in. No Hollaback and no, obviously, Bakayoko. So Dibbling starts, and Memphis Depay actually starts instead of Antonio Nusa. Richarlison makes it 1-0 for Mines. Luis Openda makes it 1-1. And a 1-1 draw. I just didn't jump in. I could have easily jumped in there. I just didn't. That's on me. You know, look at this. Slavia Praha aren't doing that bad either. They have won, well, not won, but they played 4 games. They won 3, lost 1. They're actually doing quite decent. We are going to quick sim here. We are going to risk our perfect record. Our next game will probably be against Freiburg in the league here. So let's go and jump in here against Slavia Praha. And it is going to remain. No, it's not. We lose 3-1 to Slavia Praha. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Alright, Freiburg's actually a lot worse than I thought, so we might play Borussia Dortmund in today's episode. We're going to quick sim here against Freiburg, and watch, we're going to lose now, aren't we? Nope, we draw again. So when I show you all these games, we draw. When I don't, we win, because we beat Werder Bremen off camera before the start of the recording. We just beat Union Berlin 3-1 as well off camera. Well, not me talking. It's on film at least. Now is that, and now we get into PSG in the Champions League, where we fall, with that loss, we fall to 7th. Obviously, that is what games being played. The top 5 have played a game here. We win here. We go back, joint top of the table with the rest of the lot of Man City and Lyon, who have won 5 and lost 1. So we're looking to do the same. PSG are sitting in 13th at the moment, so we're looking to obviously keep them down a pecking order as well. Bakayoko is slowly returning back from injury finally, so there is that. So Dibbling will come on there, and let's get in there. And here we go. It is RB Leipzig versus Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. The French Giants versus the German Giant upcomers. Kvaratskhelia saved by Garbada. Xavi Schlager. Xavi Simons, Tyler Dibbling, crossed in for Luis Openda, who's in a little bit of open space there. The header isn't the best. It was the best he could do, though, to be honest. Xavi Schlager now hits it straight down to Bonnie. Xavi Simons out wide for Dibbling, and Mr. Dibbling now crossed in for Luis Openda. It's another scenario. This time it will go in, and Luis Openda gets the header on target and over the keeper's head. 1-0. Hollaback now, down the left-hand side. Hollaback, he didn't cut inside. On his right foot, saved by Donnarumma. And it will not go out for a corner. They will be able to keep it in play here. Xavi Schlager, Harvey, or not Xavi. That's Xavi. What? Luis Openda. I am all over the place, but all I know is Luis Openda makes it 2-0 for RB Leipzig. Xavi Simons, it'll fall to Hollaback. It's deflected. Cross comes in. Gabia, Dibbling. Matteo Guendouzi, his shot blocked. It'll fall for Marquehi. Out wide for Gabia. The referee calls halftime. We're up 2-0 at the break here. That's a good ball in to Phil Foden. And Phil Foden will strike, and Phil Foden will score. And PSG are back in. Matteo Guendouzi. Luis Openda. Can't find Hollaback. Hollaback now. Cross comes in for Luis Openda now. Xavi Simons. Luis Openda to seal the deal. Luis Openda. And we bounce back in the Champions League. A 3-1 lead here with a couple of minutes left to go. Here we go. Borussia Dortmund versus RB Leipzig here. David Raum. Hollaback. Luis Openda. RB Leipzig 1. Borussia Dortmund 1-0. Svensson. Gadashi. Julian Brandt, 1-1. Matteo Guendouzi, Luis Openda. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons takes the lead back. Gadashi. Svensson, 2-2. And welcome back to the field. Not Vega or Maya, but Bakayoko coming back on for the first time since his broken toe injury. Welcome in. Xavi Simons on the free kick. And Xavi Simons, Kobel flew to save it. David Raum Cross comes in, headed away, cleared away. Xavi Simons, yes, he will pick it up top of the box. Xavi Simons, block shot. Luis Openda, out wide for Bakayoko. Luis Openda into Holla back, and it makes it 3-2, and RB Leipzig take the lead here. 7 minutes left to go. And that is full time. RB Leipzig win 3-2 here against Borussia Dortmund. We climb up to 6 in the league here. We are 7 points off of Bayer Leverkusen. However, they have a game in there, so they could jump up to 10 points clear off of their 2 players injured, which is scary. Actually, Luis Openda is obviously scary there. I'm assuming it's Bakayoko injured still, even though he's technically not injured. He is injured theoretically. He's just not fully fit. Luis Openda, 5-day injury, so there is that. That's a good news there. Luis Openda, 5-day injury. When we come back next episode here, we will have the January transfer window, where we'll also have the rest of the Champions League phase, where we currently sit second in there. As far as the top 8 goes, we are 3 points clear off of that, so theoretically we could go down there. Teams struggling so far. Borussia Dortmund are struggling at the moment. Their first team out. Real Madrid is struggling down in 21st as well. Barcelona are currently out of the Champions League as well. They have 2 games to try and rectify that. FCSV has lost all the games. They've only scored 2 goals. That's interesting to see there. It's just a lot of league. It's a lot of league play when we come back in the transfer window. I will see y'all there. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.